It was the first day of summer, and I had just graduated high school. And I was home alone. My parents were out in Portland going to the mall. When a car drove into our driveway. It was pretty loud because it was like a truck, and it was pretty booming sound. I can remember that. There's just 3 people in the car, a guy and 2 girls. The guy walked up to the door and started pounding on the door, kind of jiggled the doorknob. He couldn't get in, so he kind of peered through the window, and I just happened to be walking there because I'm like, obviously, who's there? So I peered my head and I looked out. He didn't see me because I think he was kind of dumb, but I was pretty obviously in sight, but he didn't see me, so he kept pounding and jiggling the doorknob. And I remember we have a glass door that's like open most of the time during the summer, so I went and ran to close that before he could get in, and put the curtains down a bit so that he wouldn't see me, and then I could tell that he was trying to open that door as well. He's kind of trying to force it open because really there's only like a wooden block that keeps that sliding door closed, and he was trying to really jiggle that open. The 2 girls were just sitting in the car still because I could see them just sitting there, and then my parents just happened to come home, thankfully. After that, they drove into the driveway, and they were kind of confused as to why a car was there. So they kind of like walked up to the 2 girls and asked them, okay, like what are you doing here and all that, and they just said, oh, we're just picking up a refrigerator, like a laundry, a dryer or something, and I don't remember what it was, but they said they were just picking it up, and that I guess they got the wrong place. Now that's kind of a convincing story, except for the guy. Once he saw that my parents were home, he ran into the woods. The 2 girls left, and as they were pulling out of the driveway, I ran out to my parents to tell them what was happening, and that's when they really skirted out pretty quickly to get away. The guy was gone. I don't know, I think he must have just went into the woods, but the cops ended up coming, and I had to like give an identification to like what the person looked like and all that, but like it was kind of like shocking, and I really didn't remember what he looked like. I couldn't even remember if he had a beard or not, or anything about him at all, and definitely not the girls, so I don't think they caught him, but that was during the time where I think a lot of houses were getting robbed on our street, so it kind of correlates. I never saw them again, thankfully.